Not sure how every 3 days, is that good for a stream? Well, I should always say this at the top of the stream. I always say that I need to spend more time on it. More than I am now, at least. Especially right now while I have the time. Not like the summer where I'd have zero time to do it. Let's see. Where do I want to start? Let's start right there. I'm using the rightmost brown for these because it's reddish. And I think at the end of it, I think I'm going to go over it in red as well. Do some sort of red wash over the top of some of the brown. Because while it is an earthy red, it's still undoubtedly red. Let's get a little closer too, huh? I wanted to do this because it'll make that yellow pop when I'm doing it later on stream. Make sure my boom mic's not in the shot. All right. I'm going to take my time because I'm a little jittery today. Drank coffee on an empty stomach, so... So I don't want to make a mistake when I'm jittery. I am way less accurate if I've had any sort of substance, you know? Soda will do it to me too, but much lesser degree. scoot this over for me and get even closer. Detail work is horrible to do when you're jittery. One twitch and I'm out of luck. Adjust this light here. It's better, I think. Bit more watery than I meant to do. Embarrassing. You could see my hand trembling there for a second. I imagine I'll have to go over everything in black or dark gray too, because this is yet another dark painting, color lighting wise. Once I get some of this white space filled, though, it'll start to become more apparent. Interesting. I'm noticing also that the railing here doesn't actually have any white behind it. It just looks like it because it's kind of lit up. So I think those actually might be solid. And yeah. And I'm just seeing the reflection. These seem really low. I think I messed up here. So let's bring the window's edge up a bit. Yeah, that checks out with that there. I feel like I can go darker on those windows too and square it up a bit. Maybe I will do that right now. Although again, detail work, and I'm jittery, so really take my time here. Maybe I might stop and come back to this when I'm not so jittery. Yeah. What else? Let's see. Let's do these upper parts here. And nothing crazy about them. They're also red. They're just out of the light a little bit. Red-brown. In fact, I'm not sure why I didn't paint them before. Maybe I was just rushing to get done with everything. Hey, Angel, how's it going? Thanks. Yeah, check it out. I'll zoom out. Starting to come along, huh? I saw your projects have been doing like a 3D thing. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm trying. I'm still not streaming as much as I should be, but I'm getting there. Are you Yeah, I was wondering what you were planning on doing with that. Were you going to do like some sort of 3D collage thing eventually? Or just playing around for now? It's in a folder. Oh, definitely. I always chicken out on experimenting because I'm like, oh, what can I do with it? You know, although I know it's more for fun than for, I guess, well, productivity is the wrong word. I don't know. I just chicken out of experimenting unless it's part of a painting that I'm doing or something like that. Yeah, there was like, funny enough, there was 2 or 3 times I tried to join your stream and then I realized it was even before I woke up. Because I had a few late nights. I got hooked on a new video game. Well, it's not new, but yeah. But I watched it on YouTube, so there's that, right? We're playing Astroneer. So it's like a build survival game. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Astroneer. It's like a build survival game. Well, not so much survival. It puts the emphasis on like mining and exploring. There's not really any enemies. But it's pretty fun, I think. Little bit of a time sink though. I look up and 2-3 hours have gone by, you know. Oh, whoops, I meant to get off at 1 a.m. In this building, there's like, they're not windows, they're like outcroppings here. I was just talking about how I don't want to do anything too finicky here this session because I drank a little too much coffee today on an empty stomach, so I'm a little jittery. So I don't want to do any of the real fine, tedious work. Like, whoops, my bad. Yep, I got the shakes. That's why I've got this paintbrush and not the little paintbrush. What's your painting setup look like? Do you have a bunch of supplies and stuff? I'm talking specifically about like your paintbrushes and tools and such. I've got a little suitcase. Well, it's a briefcase, a wood briefcase, and then I've got this whole thing, and those are all my tools. Yeah, spinny. Art gum eraser. Nice. Yeah, all of my other tools are inside the briefcase thing, the wood briefcase thing, but those are the ones I don't use very often. What I need to do is get a new mic arm because this one is squeaky. Ah, yes, the drawer of art. Let's see here. Where do I want to work on next? Oh. Hey D7, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. And yeah, I saw the picture from today. Oh, thanks D7. I think Angel's talking about her own stream that she did today. I saw him on Instagram. It looked pretty cool. I wouldn't call it a masterpiece. I'm still learning. I've got a ways to go. Wow, that's quite a coincidence. I didn't know there were anyone with names that close to mine. What's AFAF do? What do they do? Oh yeah, unless I'm playing video games and I'm drunk or something, then it's fairly chill in here. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's chill beats to paint and talk to in this stream until I'm playing video games of some sort. uh, kind of just hopping around the painting, finding little things that I want to do to it right now. In a good way? I hope so. It's the first time I've been told that. Try whispering. How whispery should I get? Go no voice at all and just false chords? Because I can whisper like this, or I can whisper like this. And it's two different kinds of whispers. It's probably part of just because I have the mic so close to my mouth here. Oh, thanks for that. I'm being truthful. I've never been told that before. It's too bad I'm not doing a like a forest scene here, or else I would go Bob Ross. And we're gonna paint a little happy little bush over here in the corner. It's a secret between you and me. Here, hidden this in this corner of Germany that I'm painting here. This happy little mountain. There's no mistakes here. Anything you do is just part of the process. And in the end, no matter where you came from, you can feel good about what you've done here. How's that? I feel like I would need, if I was going to do some sort of ASMR thing, I feel like I would need some sort of script. I would feel a little too awkward just coming up with stuff on the spot. You're welcome, D7. I want to be extra careful right there. I'm putting a little too much paint. It's starting to get a little muddy. A little thick. Oh, I should have put another layer of brown there first. But I can come back to it. Just, I guess, slow down, I would think. Talk normally, but in a soft voice. I'm already talking pretty quietly. Oh, thanks for that. I would stop and show off some of the paintings I've done, but I'm in a pretty good groove right now, so I don't want to really stop. Thank you. Hey, thanks for stopping by, D7. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Oh, that brings up a good point though. Um, did I ever show off the snowshoe painting that I did for you? Actually, I have the proof right here. This is a proof print of the painting. So the actual painting's much bigger than this. But I did all of this with I'll list all the colors that I used for this. Gray. That's it. One color, and it's a blue-gray. And that's all I used for that painting. Because I wanted to do this monochromatic version of it. Not quite black and white, you know? Oh, thank you. I've actually managed to sell a couple prints of it too. I was pretty happy with that. Found a new spot that I want to move to. I want to shift to here. Not enough water. Also, it's turning a little more gray than black, even though I'm actually using black. Maybe I'm going to have to go over it again with brown or a dark red. Or a brownish red, really. Still kind of blushing a little bit. I've never had anyone tell me I have a good voice. Yeah, I've always thought it was kind of. Yeah, well, let's not go negative. I appreciate that though. Thanks. We're in a positive area here. No need to bring self-doubt into a place where we don't need it. Unless I'm doing a dark painting, which, now that I think about it, I've never done a dark painting on stream before. I've got a drawing I did a long time ago where it's not really dark. It's actually kind of more adorable than dark. But I did this drawing. Maybe I'll do it on like a Halloween stream or something. That actually is a pretty good idea. But the subject of the painting is it's like Monsters Vacation, and I have these 4 monsters around a campfire, and they're just chilling around a campfire. That's the whole painting. Like there's this like really long-armed grabby guy, and he's like playing with fireflies, and then there's like this troll, like witch doctor looking guy, and they're just chilling looking at the fire. Thinking that might be a funny thing to bring to a stream. Oh, I do. Was that it? That little white speck? I think it was just a piece of fuzz. I was doing laundry just before I started stream. Yeah, I think another coat of brown on top of the gray would help a lot. Maybe I have to go harder on the gray. That might work. Yeah, exactly. Go hard in the paint. Which means I'll have to double down on these shadows as well. Getting there ever so slowly. Really glad I didn't get a deadline for this. I can just really take my time. Although sometimes a deadline's pretty good. Good to have. Right. Me and my dad have similar paint styles, but he takes a lot more time than I do. In comparison, I'm rushing, and I think I paint pretty slowly. But his are so detailed and so much better. Well, yeah. Alright, let's move off the buildings for... Wait, let me hit that spot, and then I'll move off the buildings. That's perfect for my painting session. Tea. I used to drink tea all the time when I was painting. Chill art and music. Actually, I think next time I'm gonna bring tea. That's a good idea. All right. Let's do some more people, I guess. And this is my Achilles heel here. Oh, no, I didn't give up on tea. It's just, I guess I was rushing, setting up, getting the stream ready, and I just stopped making tea for it. I still have tea, although I have to buy some more. What kind's your favorite? Let's see, it's like a dark brown. Black tea, Earl Grey tea, hot. I know I've drank a lot of the like peppermint tea, a lot of that, especially when I'm sick. And then there was another kind with like a honey mixture in it. Don't like anything that isn't fruity. Oh. Like a sweet tooth sort of thing, or... There was one I had that, since you like stuff like that, you might like. It was, what was it? Very much a local one. Oh, you don't like anything that's fruity. Gotcha. Never mind then. I don't think you would like this at all then. I misread that. Anyway, it was like a fireweed strawberry mix. Well, it was interesting. All right, let's find this person here. Looks like they have their hair down. And they're walking away. I don't think I'm going to do any more than that. Yeah, it wasn't really my cup of tea, literally. But it was interesting. I'm regretting saying that immediately. That was so dumb. Oh well. A lot of just, I think I was talking about this last time. A lot of just dark silhouettes in the crowd here. They're not really even people. They're just dark shapes walking down the wet street here. So I can probably get away with, I mean, everyone's wearing like a black coat, and which is weird for they're wearing a black coat and jeans, and the jeans are weird because I thought that was kind of an American thing. I didn't really think people outside the U.S. really wore jeans all that much. Oh, this person here, though. Is wearing a blue coat. See, this blue's a little too bright, but I'll have to mix it with something. Oh, yeah. It's a tragic tale of skinny jeans. I'm sure they still have them at Hot Topic or something. That's like the one place I saw dark red skinny jeans. It's funny. Everyone's wearing a dark jacket and blue jeans, and then she's wearing blue jeans and like black slacks or something. Hey, you never know. Screw it. What are people going to say? I mean, what are they going to do? Judge you? My style has gotten boring as I gotten older. I used to be pretty, like, scene emo looking. Long black hair and all. I think everyone kind of adopted that. Like I feel like all I've been wearing is, well, jeans if I leave, or like pajama shorts, and that's about it. I think we all had an emo phase just because I don't want to feel guilty about having an emo phase. I think I pulled it off fairly well, too. It mixed with my facial structure pretty well, I think. Oh, no. We missed the Jinko Gene phase. We gotta go goth first, and then we can go emo. Second emo phase. Let's go. Although I think the whole the piercings in my ears closed up. So I don't think I'll be doing the gauges. Not that I ever went huge with them. Wasn't really painful. If you went up a size, they were sore for, a few days, and then you got used to it. It was fine. Yeah, I never went really big with mine. My sister went way bigger. No kidding. Yeah, it's not for me. I also like, similarly, I also like tattoos, but I don't like anything enough to get one. Whereas my sister is fully tatted up, and my brother, one of my little brothers, is, I think he's getting his third or fourth one. You know, I might leave that person's jacket bright blue just to give some color to this crowd. Yeah, exactly. Which is funny because I love them. Tattoos are awesome in my book. But again, it's going to be there forever, and I can't think of anything I would want there forever. Yeah, I've never been a fan of needles either. A xenomorph crawling down your back, that'd be pretty badass. Yeah, that's the thing is, whoever you got to do that, you would have to like research them, and you would have to be with them like, you know, what, 8-9 hours, depending on how big it is. Wild. Let's shift over and do some of these people in the background. There was a few that I wanted. Like, I kind of wanted a Celtic knot on the inside of my torso there, going down the side. And I wanted, like a family coat of arms on the back of the shoulder blade. And then I also wanted something Alaskan Native, just so I could represent all the different parts of the family. Yeah, but again, I don't know if I would want that on my skin all the time. A purring cat and tea? What a good evening. What's the emote you want? I didn't know you had to get approval for those. I guess it makes sense, though. Oh, okay. Nice. How long does that process usually take? Oh, wow. They're taking their time with that, huh? I know next to nothing about all that stuff. There's so much stuff. I gotta ask my brother because he's been streaming a long time, and nice. That's good to hear. I haven't talked to many of them. I've talked to you. There's one. There was another one as well. Andy, I think. Andy B, something like that. They've come by my stream a couple times. Any you would recommend? Any artist streamers? Quartz streamer, huh? I'll check them out after I finish here, which is coming up quick because I may need a break. Oh, I just noticed a spot that I wanna do. Not quite, unless well, I may take an intermission and then come back. I'll keep the stream up. How's that? They are. I know. My excuse is I don't want to burn myself out on it. I guess it's pretty typical for people to stream like 4 or 5 hours, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen them do that. Crazy. Which is funny because if it was video games, I could do that easy. I feel like, and I have actually in the past. I mean, there was one time where I had gotten drunk, and I played an old game called Master of Orion, and I just played Master of Orion and drank for like 5 hours. And that was without even planning it or trying or anything. I just did it. Oh yeah, well, I've got a small chat, so it's a little different. Yeah, I'm sure that a bigger chat is way more intense. It's true. That's true. I hope to get there someday. We'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I will take a short break, though. I'll be right back. And grab some more water. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll make some tea real quick. That's what I'll do. Okay, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I got my tea, and I'm ready to continue. Let's keep working on this crowd. It's a cozy tea and art kind of night, isn't it? And purring cats. Oh, switching it up. She's got kind of a dark blue coat. Really taking me for a loop here. Oh, that's getting closer. You can barely see that. Teeny tiny details. That'll work. Take it where you can get it, right? Oh, and this person wearing some sort of capri deal. And of course they're wearing a hood. Gotta get the love from the cat while the lovin's good. It's on their time schedule, not yours. Oh, are you allergic? Ah, sorry to hear that. I'm allergic to something, but I'm not sure what it is. I should probably get tested. Ah. Wow, a couple of these people are wearing some very bright blue colors here on the left. Wondering how well I'll be able to replicate it here, but I'll try. Hope it doesn't take away from it. The bright blue, almost aqua one there. Aqua or teal or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think so too. It reminds me of a coat I've seen before. A Patagonia one. It's funny, as I see more and more of them, it just reminds me that people out in the cold, in cold weather gear, all do the same thing where they put their hands in their pockets when they're walking, so they all just kind of look like blobs. There's nothing really interesting to do with them to make them stand out. And they're all wearing very black or blue colors because it's in the middle of winter for Germany. So it's like even more blobby than you would think. but I think it will look fine when I'm done with all the lighting and the shading and stuff. Yeah, I'll keep the hands out so people won't know if it's AI generated or not. I've really only painted hands once, and that was for a plain picture I did from inside the cockpit. Oh, yeah? It's so weird, but it makes sense because, you know, people have always had trouble with hands and drawing hands. So it makes sense that the AI would have trouble drawing hands because they're just, in the end, that's all they're doing is copying, you know? What was his reaction to that? There's always some sort of surreal piece of a AI art. I think I'm going to take a break on the people now. I've got a few of them down. Back to, let's see, let's do more of... Yeah, and you can usually pick out the styles that they used to get to that point as well, if you know what I mean. It's usually something you've seen before. Hey, the shake stopped. I can do fine detail again. Now I just need to remember how to breathe. It's times when I'm doing stuff like this that I wish I had a like a big magnifying glass lens here. I'm doing my best. I think I do the same thing when I'm in a real stressful situation playing a video game. For instance, if we're playing some sort of battleground and I'm the last one up on my team, I'll definitely let a huge sigh out after I finish whatever I'm doing. I think I may have to go even darker with the sky eventually, though, to really make these lights pop. Which is crazy because this yellow is so bright. Welcome to ASMR breathing. Got a nice gulp of air here. A gasp of air there. I've had a weird thing where I don't breathe or blink that often. I've noticed where it feels like maybe I'm just being self-conscious about it, but I don't feel like I do either of those often. Relatively. It's how nature keeps us in check. They don't want us being superhuman, so they're like, here, you have to breathe, and you have to blink, and you have to sleep. Sorry, them's the rules. Also gotta not forget about my tea that I made. I said I don't want to forget about the tea I made. I took a whole break just to go make tea. Can't let it get cold. Yeah. Luckily, it's still hot. I would do ASMR with that too if I wasn't scared of, spilling on the painting. Get that a little closer to me. All right, that's better. And I'm shaking again. A little bit. Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, I made peppermint tea. It's one I usually drink. Yeah. It's pretty good. I grew up not drinking tea or coffee or anything like that, so my my palate for that sort of thing is really undefined. So it's pretty much whatever I found first. So like when it comes to coffee, I'll either drink a black or I'll get a caramel latte. So and then I found like honey chamomile tea. Chamomile? I think that's right. First, and then peppermint. So those were my go-tos. That's pretty damn British. Yeah. Same story with wine and alcohol. None of that in my house till I moved out. So I went on a journey of self-discovery. Oh. I almost think that's better. Because then you don't get the, then you usually don't get the, blackout in high school moments. Or college. More college than high school, but I'm not going to say it didn't happen in high school. Does tea stunt growth? Is that a thing? I've heard caffeine does. I guess they kind of go hand in hand. Not a doctor. Yeah, I thought so. Shaking. Doesn't help that I drank yesterday as well. That doesn't help the shakes. Although I'm glad I don't have it as bad as my friend. He has the shakes so bad they named it after their last name. So they say their last name, then add shakes to the end. That's how bad his shakes are. Yeah, these letters look a lot better than when I started. Glad I decided to outline them. Even though it took me the better part of like 20 minutes to do. Alright, let's pull that back and see what it looks like. Making some pretty good progress, huh? And keep working on these lights. Maybe I'll finish them tonight. Thanks. So what do you got planned for your next stream? Any ideas yet? With a cutout frame? That's cool. I was thinking to myself when I saw your cutouts the first time that it would make like a cool, like 3D layered, what's the words I'm looking for? Like a storyboard almost, where it tells the whole story on the board and all the different parts are layered. Cut paper art. I should do it. Yeah, I don't know. I think my projects are already taking my time, but maybe I'll think about it. Maybe that'll go on the idea list. An ever-growing idea list. That's a good point. You might be right about that. Make myself a note. Good call on the tea. It's hitting the spot right now. Do you ever think about your hands too much and you feel like you're about to stop being able to control them? I feel like I'm thinking about my hands too much, so it's like they're starting to feel weird. It's like one of those things where you call attention too much to something that you don't usually think about, and that takes over your whole thought process, and you're thinking about it way too much. Good call. I would get that feeling before, except in my head, when I was meditating. Like I was focusing on the breath so hard that I don't know. Do you meditate much? I think you do yoga, right? I apologize. That's where I am in my headspace right now. But yeah, this one time when I was seeing how far I could go with meditation, I was focusing on my breathing so hard that it felt like my head, like I was getting taller. That's what it felt like if I described the sensation, which is really weird. Until I opened my eyes and it was like, oh, everything's normal. It's fine. Am I oversharing? Is that what I'm doing? If I put my mind to it, then I have the patience. If I don't, then I don't. Could be. It's possible. I kind of think that everyone has to a degree. I left out the one I thought would be worse. I didn't mention the one I thought would be worse, so it could be worse. We could think about these pretty little string lights that I'm painting right now. I wonder if you can tell from the stream, but the very middle, the very middle of the string is white, and then inside that, or just outside that white, is like a very faint yellow, and then I'm going around the outside of the light with a dark yellow to try and give it a glowing effect. It's really hard to do without some sort of magnification, which I don't have. But when that color combination, like fading dark to light, is combined with a very, very dark background, it really just makes it pop. I'm sorry I brought it up. Won't happen again. There was one painting I did a long time ago now. I'll grab it real quick. This is exactly what I'm talking about. In this painting here. Oh. You can kind of see how it really gives the effect that it's backlit, the instrument panel in this plane here. And that's what I'm going for, this light to dark and then very dark background really just makes it pop off. Thank you. This is based on a picture I took when I was flying way up north in the Arctic Circle out of a little village called Kotzebue. And the frame I made too. I reclaimed this wood out of some, I think it was it spruce? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, that's the effect I'm going for here with this lights. I hope I pull it off. buddy of mine is out working right now where I used to work, and they saw a polar bear. And they had to stop working and go inside until the polar bear left. Just Alaska things. I had a similar instance happen to me. We were unloading a plane, and a sow and 2 cubs, polar bear, so a mom and 2 cubs, was just walking back and forth across the runway from us where we were unloading. That was pretty scary. Yeah, it felt surreal when it was happening. And then nothing happened, and we took off and left, and that was it. Kept expecting to hear David Attenborough or someone in the background, you know. The Alaskan man has to deal with predators of all shapes and sizes in his day-to-day life. Here he is delivering Amazon Prime to the Arctic villages, to the villages above the Arctic Circle. Little does he know he's being stalked. Quite the tasty snack. Oh, getting close now to finishing this part. Slow down, don't rush. Although I was more scared of the muskox, because and the moose are unpredictable as well. But the muskox would show up on the runway, and they would use the runway lights as a back scratcher. Moose can be mean, yes. They're very unpredictable. You just have to pay attention to their body language to see if you gotta hide or not. And they're just so big. Like, they're bigger than most horses. They're like Clydesdales, but with, 64-inch antlers. I saw a bull moose once jump a 12-foot fence. It was insane. Oh, we don't have cockroaches up here. That's the one thing I could say for us. No cockroaches, no poisonous spiders, no big spiders really, and no snakes. So, and I don't mind not having any of those. I'll do that some other time, I think. What next? Maybe I'll work on these parts right here. Yeah. actually, before I do that, I should do the other window as well so I can do them both at the same time. It's time to save your world. You're where the wild things are. You can't hear my heater going off in the background, can you? Something I need to fix. It's a really old house, so the heating system Oh, okay. Wow, multitasking. Jeez. I'm definitely in some sort of zone, though. I could feel that much. Oh, okay. Are they all painting ones? What kind of stuff are you watching? Art related? Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Let's see, I was wanting to do... Oh, yes. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Elden Ring. I got pretty big into Elden Ring for a while. And I think I'm going to get back into it here soon because a couple of my friends that didn't take it up when Elden Ring was big have just bought it, so there is a chance I will be playing through Elden Ring again. Really? Why is that? Is there a specific reason or just cuz? I do like watching horror games better than playing them. I don't really. That's not totally true. I really liked playing Fear, and then I like playing Phasmophobia. It has to be really scary though for me to play it. Otherwise, I don't really care. It's just not scary for me. That's just a first-person shooter at that point. Ooh, Soma was a good one. Yeah, I've watched a few playthroughs of that. I enjoyed people finding Five Nights at Freddy's. That was pretty fun. Even though it was really just jump scares, but still fun. Yes, Alien Isolation, definitely. There was another one that I'm not remembering right now, though. What was it? There was one that I was really excited to watch whenever it came out. Shoot, what was it? I'm not remembering right now. Doesn't matter. Yeah, definitely. Until Dawn was nice, yeah. I watched a couple people play that as well. Um, I don't like the ones though that get low res, you know, real like pixel games. Don't really care for those that much, even though there are some good ones out there. I said I was going to do that some other time. That's right. Let's do a little more up here, maybe. Yes. Yes, 100%. It's like what I was saying earlier, because uh, if you can kill the monster, it's just, at that point, it's just another first person shooter, you know? Unless it's like right at the end of the game where you solve a puzzle and then the monster dies that way. That's okay. But I prefer the running from the monster and you're kind of helpless the whole time. I feel like I'm neglecting the left side of the painting. Although I'm pretty happy with the detail I'm starting to get on this side. It's starting to actually look like a building. And on this left side, I think I'm just gonna, let's start with these windows here. And I'm just gonna do real light gray on them. Because my idea is I actually want them to be lit compared to the right side windows. Let's move this around a little bit. Oh yeah, but Fear was the game that started that for me, because the good portion of the game, you were the one being hunted and there wasn't anything you could do about it. Then I think for the sequel they put guns in and stuff, which were cool because they went like gory, kind of bloody with it, which was neat. It's pretty old at this point, I think. But I call that like one of the first horror games that had that aspect of you couldn't really fight back, at least for part of the story. One of the first games I've encountered like that. But then later in the game they had a they had a gun where when you shoot people, the all that remains is the skeleton. Plink, 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 plink. What's another good horror one? I keep coming back to Five Nights at Freddy's in my head. Like that started off a whole streamer horror fandom on its own. Just one dude make it a game and it turns out like that. It's crazy. Did you ever watch Supernatural? That show? There's like, what, 14 seasons, I think? Something like that. That's crazy. I actually met them once on a flight. Sam and Dean. I forget their... Jared Padalecki and something else. I forgot their names I forgot their names now. But yeah, I met them on a flight from Penny Dreadful. I don't think I've seen that. Oh yeah, I met him on a flight from Dallas to Austin. That was pretty neat. Penny Dreadful. I'll look it up real quick. Hang on. Interesting. Yeah, I'll check it out. Definitely. I'm not sure where it'll enter the watch later list, but it's on there. And it is long at this point. Yeah, that's a little better than just bare white. Definitely, it's on the list already. Let's see. All right, Angel, have a good one. I appreciate you staying for so long, keeping me company. I'll do my best and remember to breathe and all that. Take it easy. What do I want to end on? I feel like I could. Let's do some in-store painting now. They've got a bright orange floor in here, funny enough. That might be too watery. Yeah, definitely too watery. The walls are inside are a little, they're kind of like, the outside wall is just like a really light kind of tan. little drier. And inside it's like a yellow peach. I don't know how else to describe it, but I'll come over it with yellow again, I think. Stand back and look at this, see if there's anything I want to do right away. Maybe I'll try and do this real quick. I need to go a little darker with it. You can hardly tell that it's a different color. I'm trying to make it bleed into the other paint as well, so it'll give it kind of a wet feeling. It's a little hard to do when when I sketched a little too hard with the pencil. Actually, I want it to be kind of subtle as well. How'd it get lighter? All right. I think that's a good stopping point for today. Coming up on 3 hours live, so let me grab a progress picture real quick. All right. Thanks D7 for the follow today, and thanks Angel for hanging around and talking to me for so long. Again, I'm hoping to be on more often than not, and I hope you'll join me then. And thanks for coming if you did. And yeah, have a good night.